Well, Richard and Karina, you guys probably got that Amber Alert this morning. The good news is that that 2-year-old girl is safe thanks to the smart thinking of Good Samaritans that were at the Shell gas station earlier this morning. Now, I spoke to a man who's visiting from Oregon who says he noticed the license plate after looking at the Amber Alert, blocked that car, and then with the help of others who were here at the gas station, they restrained him until authorities arrived.
Oh my God.
Dramatic video taken by a Shell gas station employee shows citizens restraining Amber Alert suspect, 24-year-old Victor Magana, until authorities could arrest him. Al Ashcroft, visiting the Central Coast from Oregon, saw the Amber Alert Monday morning about a 2-year-old girl who was taken by her father, Magana, after he allegedly assaulted and stabbed the girl's mother. A few minutes later, Ashcroft spotted the 2007 light green Hyundai Santa Fe right in front of him.
Told my wife, get out, I'm gonna block this guy in. And so I moved the car and blocked him in.
He called 911 and nearby men helped restrain the driver.
4 of us just kind of surrounded him and said, you're not leaving.
You can then see Magana repeatedly trying to smash his window with a rock.
You're not getting stop.
Deputies say he locked his keys inside the car with the child while making a pit stop in Cambria.
My boss came out and really held him and kept him here.
Witnesses say Magana bought snacks at the store and tried to break into his car to feed his daughter.
He was screaming that he wasn't that guy, that it wasn't him, and his daughter hadn't eaten in 6 hours.
The whole time, the little girl strapped in the front seat.
But she looked at me and smiled, and I thought, okay, she's okay.
Many are praising the people who stepped up to save her.
They were very brave and heroes.
Now, Magana is in the custody of the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office, but I'm told he will be transferred back to Santa Clara County eventually. But this is just a great example of how the Amber Alert system should work, and the people who stepped in today are really praising the system for its effectiveness. Reporting live in Cambria, I'm Healy. Absolutely, Karina. They're taking this very seriously, and all these sandbags you see right here being prepared by the Santa Barbara Bucket Brigade, and they've been filling, they say, hundreds of bags all day today. People have been coming by to pick it up to add that extra barrier to their homes. Well, Richard, if you don't have your own washer or dryer, you might use a shared one. So you come here to get coins to feed those machines. Well, in these recent break-ins, police tell me that these thieves aren't stealing bills and they aren't stealing your clothes. They're stealing quarters. For most machines, it takes $2.50 to wash a basket of laundry. All those quarters pile up somewhere, and thieves are stealing them in loads.
We've had break-ins at 3 of our laundry rooms.
Derek Banducci manages many apartment buildings in San Luis Obispo. Recently, though, he's been busy repairing and replacing washing machines at 3 locations after thieves broke the coin slots last week. A crime map shows those places aren't the only ones. In November alone, nearly 15 shared residential laundry rooms have been broken into in the evening or early morning hours, and most of them sit along the train tracks.
Generally in these coin machines, it's quarters. So that adds up pretty quickly. They're not getting away with thousands and thousands on one take, but they can upwards of a couple $100 at times.
But it's costing landlords more than what the thieves probably walked away with.
On this door here, they jimmied it open and we had to redo the security here.
He says at one property, he ditched the quarters and instead installed coinless machines.
You can do it from your phone for some of the solutions, where you just have an account, kind of like a PayPal account, and then your phone communicates with the laundry machine to tell it if you have funds in your account or not.
Police say there was no forced entry with a lot of these thefts, so they're advising people to close and lock doors behind them. Now, police are advising landlords to buy surveillance cameras like the one you just saw right there and floodlights. They say these tools can help them catch the person or people behind this. Reporting live and local in San Luis Obispo, I'm Healy, KSBY News. Well, the San Luis Obispo and the Santa Maria Police Department are already teaming up with neighbors who have surveillance cameras or video doorbells like this ring. Well, now the Arroyo Grande Police Department is asking for people with these devices to sign up. They say it'll help them track down leads in investigations. Well, Karina Richard, from designated drivers to rideshare options like Uber and Lyft and even Tipsy Toe, there are a variety of sober options out there. And police say if you do choose to consume alcoholic beverages this holiday, they hope you take advantage of some of those before getting behind the wheel.
Majority of my rides are actually drunk people.
This Uber driver is preparing for a busy holiday with sickness bags stocked up.
Step 2, place bag near mouth for use.
Anton Nicola is ready to offer a sober ride.
If anyone throws up in this vehicle, their card can be charged up to $300. And then usually what happens is they whip out these things and they take care of their friend for me.
These rideshare apps are something CHP officers encourage as they beef up their drunk and distracted driving patrol.
This is obviously a big getaway weekend. The way this particular holiday falls, I would imagine it's going to be a really long weekend also.
Officer Polking had me complete a field sobriety test with drunk goggles to see how different blood alcohol concentrations can impair judgment. Here's how I did with a BAC around 0.08 or the legal limit.
I feel like I'm walking on a tightrope.
Yeah.
You can see that even with just a few drinks in your system, balance is not 100%. In the second round, I tried goggles 3 times the legal limit.
Well, I could tell you this much: you'd be out in the traffic lane if we were alongside the road. Yes. Okay, that's good. See, you're a couple feet away from the line.
No way! Oh my God.
Right, and that's just it. People think, hey, I'm impervious. I'll be able to do this, no problem. And you can see that that's not the reality.
Wow.
Yeah.
As a last resort, AAA is offering Tipsy Toe, a free service for anyone in need of a sober ride.
You don't have to be a member of AAA, and you call our number and we will tow your vehicle and you, the person, to your home.
Now, a DUI can cost you upwards of $10,000 and stay on your record for a decade. So a sober ride is definitely a safer and more affordable option, even if some of those rideshare apps do have a surge pricing. So police and sober drivers are saying have fun, but also be responsible. Live in San Luis Obispo, Megan Healy.